The fish that forgot how to swim. Have you ever seen a fish that looks as if it secretly borrowed lipstick before leaving home? Your brain immediately says impossible. Then comes the second surprise. It barely swims. Instead, it calmly walks across the ocean floor like someone arriving fashionably late to a party where every other guest forgot their legs. The red-lipped batfish does not simply look unusual. It completely rewrites what most people think a fish should be. The first reaction is laughter. The second is disbelief. The third is an uncomfortable question. If evolution could create something this unexpected, what other impossible creatures are quietly hiding beneath the waves? Even marine biologists admit that the first encounter feels almost unreal. Nature has many masterpieces. This one feels like it escaped from an artist who refused to erase the sketch. Yet every strange detail has a purpose. The bright lips are not makeup. The awkward walk is not clumsiness. The bizarre body is not a mistake. Hidden beneath its comical appearance lies an elegant survival strategy that has evolved over millions of years. Before this story ends, you may never look at the ocean in the same way again. The red-lipped batfish lives around the Galapagos Islands, a place already famous for rewriting the rules of evolution. While other fish race through open water, this one behaves like an underwater explorer taking slow, confident steps. Imagine entering a marathon wearing elegant shoes while everyone else arrives in racing cars. Ridiculous. Yet somehow it works. Its modified fins function almost like tiny legs, allowing it to move carefully across rocks and sand. This saves precious energy because swimming continuously can be expensive. The fish appears lazy, but nature rewards efficiency more than style. Ironically, this strange walker may outlast swimmers that waste energy chasing every opportunity. Sometimes the slowest guest reaches the buffet first. Those unforgettable lips have inspired endless jokes, but scientists see something even more fascinating. Their bright color may help individuals recognize members of their own species during reproduction. While humans debate cosmetics, this fish accidentally became the ocean's greatest fashion icon without opening a single beauty store. Ironically, the lips probably impress other batfish far more than human visitors. Evolution never asked for our opinion. It only asked one question: does it help survival? If the answer is yes, even the strangest design can survive for millions of years. Beauty in nature often begins where human expectations completely fail. Instead of chasing prey, the batfish waits with remarkable patience. Hidden on its head is a tiny structure called an elysium, a modified dorsal spine that functions like a fishing lure. It quietly attracts curious creatures before striking with surprising speed. Picture a restaurant placing the dessert menu outside while the kitchen quietly waits inside. That is remarkably close to the batfish hunting strategy. It wastes almost no unnecessary movement. Every step, every pause, every tiny gesture is calculated. In the underwater world, patience often defeats speed, and silence can become the loudest weapon of all. Scientists believe the ancestors of modern batfish swam much more actively. Over countless generations, walking across the seafloor became more efficient for their environment. Evolution is less like building a perfect machine and more like renovating an old house without moving out. The result sometimes appears wonderfully strange. The batfish reminds us that nature does not chase perfection. It experiments continuously. Occasionally, the experiment becomes so unusual that humans mistake it for fiction. Yet every successful adaptation represents millions of years of silent testing beneath the waves. Despite its unforgettable appearance, the red-lipped batfish faces environmental challenges that receive far less attention than its famous lips. Healthy reefs, stable ocean conditions, and balanced ecosystems all contribute to its survival. Ironically, one of the world's most recognizable fish remains unknown to many people. It became internet famous before becoming widely understood. Perhaps that is the greatest mystery of all. We often notice the extraordinary appearance long before appreciating the extraordinary biology hidden underneath. Curiosity begins with surprise, but respect grows through understanding. The next time someone claims nature has run out of surprises, remember the fish that almost forgot how to swim, somehow. Mastered walking, appeared to wear brilliant lipstick, hunted with elegant patience, and quietly challenged everything we believed about life beneath the sea. The red-lipped batfish proves that reality never competes with imagination. Reality simply waits until we are paying attention. Somewhere on the ocean floor, this extraordinary creature continues its slow, confident journey, completely unaware that millions of people would laugh, stare, wonder, and finally admire one of evolution's most unforgettable masterpieces. The greatest mystery surrounding the red-lipped batfish is not its appearance. It is how easily the human brain invents the wrong story. At first glance, it looks like a creature designed purely for comedy. Then science quietly interrupts that assumption. Every unusual feature has a measurable advantage. Its flattened body lowers its profile against the seabed. Its walking fins conserve precious energy. Its patient hunting style reduces unnecessary risk. Nature has no sense of embarrassment, only efficiency. Imagine laughing at someone for carrying an umbrella on a sunny morning, only to discover they knew a storm was coming. The batfish is the ocean's version of that quiet genius. The joke is on us. Every time we underestimate this animal, it calmly continues proving evolution correct. Perhaps intelligence is not always measured by speed or appearance. Sometimes it is measured by refusing to waste energy trying to impress anyone. That lesson feels surprisingly modern, even though the batfish mastered it millions of years before humans appeared. Scientists still investigate how the sensory world of the red-lipped batfish differs from that of fast-swimming fish. Living only a short distance above the seafloor creates an entirely different universe. Tiny vibrations become meaningful messages. Gentle currents carry invisible information. Every grain of sand may record the recent passage of another animal. Imagine reading an entire newspaper simply by feeling the breeze across your face. That sounds impossible, yet the underwater world communicates through movement as much as sight. While flashy predators race across open water like sports cars, with the music turned all the way up, the batfish behaves more like an experienced detective quietly examining footprints. The ocean rewards those who notice details that everyone else ignores. The loudest creature is rarely the most successful. Sometimes the greatest discoveries belong to the patient observer who almost disappears into the background. There is another reason the red-lipped batfish fascinates researchers. It reminds us how misleading first impressions can be. Across social media, photographs often focus only on the famous red lips, turning the fish into a humorous celebrity. Yet that single feature hides an astonishing engineering masterpiece. Its skeletal structure, specialized fins, hunting, adaptation, and energy-efficient lifestyle form an integrated survival system refined across countless generations. It is like judging a sophisticated spacecraft by the color of its front door. The comparison sounds ridiculous because it is. Nature builds complete systems, not isolated decorations. Every unusual detail supports another. Every adaptation complements the next. Once you begin seeing the whole design instead of one amusing feature, the batfish transforms from an internet curiosity into one of evolution's most elegant puzzles. The laughter remains, but admiration quietly replaces it. The Galapagos Islands are often described as a living laboratory of evolution, and the red-lipped batfish is one of its most unforgettable experiments. Isolation allows unusual adaptations to survive where they might fail elsewhere. Imagine attending a costume party where every guest slowly develops clothing perfectly suited for the weather, the music, and the room itself over millions of years. Eventually, what once looked strange becomes exactly right. That is evolution without a designer's blueprint. The batfish is not unusual because nature became careless. It is unusual because nature became extraordinarily precise. Every volcanic rock, every shifting current, every hidden prey species helped shape this remarkable animal. The result feels almost fictional, yet every detail was written by the quiet mathematics of survival. The greatest artist in history never used a paintbrush. It simply allowed time to do the work. The next impossible creature may already exist, quietly waiting beneath the waves where almost nobody looks. The red-lipped batfish teaches a lesson far greater than marine biology. Curiosity begins where certainty ends. Every time we believe we understand nature completely, another extraordinary species appears and politely disagrees. The ocean remains Earth's largest unexplored frontier, holding mysteries that continue to challenge science, imagination, and even common sense. The fish with brilliant red lips, tiny walking legs, and extraordinary patience is not the ending of this story. It is only the invitation. Somewhere beneath the surface, another remarkable survivor may already be rewriting the rules of life, while the rest of the world remains unaware. If one unforgettable fish can completely transform our understanding of evolution, imagine what discoveries still wait in the darkness below. The greatest mystery has never been the red-lipped batfish itself. The greatest mystery is how many astonishing stories the ocean has not revealed yet. If this incredible journey changed the way you see the natural world, Be sure to like this video, subscribe for more extraordinary wildlife mysteries, and join us for the next adventure, where reality once again proves stranger than imagination. If you enjoyed uncovering these amazing animal secrets, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on all our future videos. Don't forget to click the bell icon, so you'll never miss out on more fascinating stories from the animal kingdom. Thank you for watching, and we can't wait to explore more hidden secrets with you in the next video.